Well, hello yet again, folks. It's another Tuesday, and that means it's time for some more Sigma Star Saga. Yeah, we just finished Chapter 1 last week. It was still kind of early in the game overall, but yeah. Yes to but. Set the level in my monitor here. There we go. Maybe set the level down a little in my monitor. There we go. As you can see, I'm now up to Chapter 4 in my test run, which is good. That definitely spotted a few places where I would have got stuck if I hadn't... Hey Chimega and Alpha. Where I would have got stuck if I hadn't been playing on stream, so it should save us some hassle. And as a quick recap, we are Wrecker, a guy with a bit of a attitude problem, but we're essentially a double agent, sort of on the side of aliens, but you're working for the humans. And we just arrived at our second starbase.
Sure.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Yeah, I think I got the list.
Sure.
Too busy, Earthman.
Sure.
37. 38. Wait, where was I? Don't break my concentration, Earthman. I think it's... Ooh, yep. You found new gun data. What's this one? That's a triple shot. Alright, cool, we'll use that.
Sure.
Not now. See Commander Zelly. Come on, confirms. Oh, wait, no. Found some more gun data. X cannon. Fires shots in an X pattern. Man. Well, thanks, Alpha. Wrecker reporting for duty. Welcome to Starbase 2, Mr. Wrecker. You will address me as Commander Zelly. You will find that I run a very tight ship, unlike your previous commander's putrid animal stable. He briefed you on the purpose of your transfer? Yes, ma'am. He suggested that High Command was pleased with my piloting skills and saw fit to promote me. A transfer and a promotion are two very different things, Mr. Wrecker. You should know that I read all about you. All about how you came to be in Bloss's service. A crack pilot found clinging to life in a human prison ship. Rather unconventional way to join our ranks, wouldn't you say? Yes, ma'am, I would. And here you stand, adorned in the armor of a krill, wandering among us? Can I rely on you to follow my orders? Even those that may turn you against your own kind? Maybe you missed the footnote in Bloss's report. Oh, about the human mining facility? Yes, I read it. But don't pretend one skirmish proves your allegiance to Krill Command. I still find it suspicious. If you don't trust me yourself, what is your purpose in bringing me here? Oh, I didn't bring you here, dear boy. The order came from the tyrannical overlord. Love that they just call him that, straight up. The tyrannical overlord? Our leader, the head of the Krill High Command. He's in charge? Yeah, it turns out the tyrannical overlord is in charge. Yes, catching on as usual, Wrecker. Why the interest in me? That information is beyond me, but I do know that while you're here, you'll follow my orders to the letter. Clear? Very. Good. We are to continue the work begun in the forest planet by Commander Bloss. Another geological survey? Bloon will fill you in. He will be commanding the mission. Don't expect any special treatment, Wrecker. I'd just as soon see you dead and out of my hair. Thanks. But since I have no say in the matter, welcome aboard. Quite a sense of humor you have. Not really. That will do, Bloon. Please bring Syme in for her briefing. Wrecker, you are free to tour the starbase. You'll find your quarters at the end of the hall. Dismissed. Yeah, very few of them do. It's a lot of like generic sprites with fairly detailed faces. Yeah, so we need to get in there at some point.
Sir!
Okay, they're not saying anything new. Do I just leave and come back? I'm trying to remember now. Nope. Okay. There's an event flag.
Sir!
Better get back to work, Earthman. Let's try heading right out this way. No?
Sir!
No time to talk, Earthman. Maybe I do have to go to my quarters.
Sir!
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Sir!
Not now. See Commander Zelly. Just did. Alright. Nope, the rooms haven't changed at all. Is there someone else I'm supposed to talk to? You again, maybe?
Sir!
Okay, no, not that.
Sir!
No time to talk. Nothing of interest over here. Nope. After just going through that whole spiel about how I was playing ahead to avoid getting stuck. Wrecker, come in, find the contact room and contact me. Great, I have no access to that room. Now what am I going to do? Okay, we hit the event flag. Now I remember this part.
Sir!
You transferred here with Syme? Man, what a hothead. I'll say, is she always like that? Look, I'm supposed to clean the comm room. If you do it for me, I'll give you all the dirt on Syme. What do you say? I'll need an access key. That's no problem, I have an extra.
Sir!
Make sure you clean around the touch panel. Dust builds up there and drives Commander Zelly nuts. Okay. See you when you get back. Wrecker, good. What is it this time? Are you getting settled? Yes, I'm operating under a woman named Commander Zelly. She doesn't trust me one bit. Completely by the book. I've been teamed up with a female soldier named Syme and now some guy... Bloon. He's the commander's right-hand man, a real Earth hater. He'll have valuable information, so do what you can to get close to him. Also, I've anticipated a more thorough investigation into your past by Krill High Command. We've recently discovered a piggybacked signal on AEF's lines. It's very likely a Krill wiretap. We're dummying up some documents that support your story. We'll be placing the files where the Krill can find them. If they investigate your past, they'll find a detailed account of exactly who you said you were. They're sending me down for another survey of this fire planet. Tell me now, Commander, is there another Earth base down there? No, we have no knowledge of this planet or why the Krill would want it. As soon as you have concrete data, send it over. Tierney out. Okay, now let's clean the comm room. That was part of the deal, was it not? Where's the? We're not gonna clean the comm room? Okay. If everyone's here, let me explain our mission. Krill High Command requires detailed scans of this planet. But to do that, we need to be able to find a fissure that will allow for a deep reading. No problem. We handled something like this before. But you weren't suspended over a boiling sea of lava at the time. Naturally, the weakest points on the landmass are best for scanning, but don't allow for the weight of the starbase, so we'll need to land further out and set up force fields to act as bridges to span the crevices on foot. Sounds dangerous. It's worse than you think. The kind of force fields he's talking about require beacons to be set up right against the edge of the crevice. So you'll need to go down to the surface and post the beacons first. That will tell the crewmen here on the base where to project the force fields. Oh, what's the holdup? Let's go already. Apparently it's my job to push the big button that says land. Let's split up. Give a holler if you find a good beacon spot. What am I looking for? A discolored plot of soil is best. It means the ground is soft, but not flowing with magma. You'll need 3 beacons set up to triangulate properly. 3 beacons. Got it. Alright, now here's the map. And something I learned sort of incidentally over the course is that when you look at the map, the different sections are colored in different... And that is actually important information. The yellow sections in particular are where much higher level enemies reside. And this is really the only indication that maybe you shouldn't be going to those places just yet. I learned this very much the hard way. Data card. Looks like it unlocks the comm room. Okay. So I was kind of hitting a wall my first time coming down here. While I can generally hold my own in a shmup, there is sort of a limit. Oh, right, yeah. Might need to gain a few levels in order to deal enough damage here. Of course, that's the other thing about my test run is that because I do a lot more wandering around on that one, I'm kind of hitting these spots at a much higher level than I am on this playthrough. Necessary once in a while to just kind of spam the bombs to sort of split the difference here. That'll at least get us some experience points a little quicker. Here's another level up. Those little fireballs that shoot out of the lava are a little bit annoying. But I think, again, I get the feeling they expected players to sort of press themselves against the back of the screen. If you look over here, this conspicuous circle of rocks is hiding more gun data. Is this the good one? Scatter cannon. Alternates shots in a forward array. So we hit this. Now this is an extremely helpful gun. We're definitely sticking with this one for the time being. And I believe this is the first weapon that, like, just naturally has a good rate of fire. So instead of mashing the button, yeah, now we can just hold it down. Level up. And so these little blobs are what we're looking for. Good. This is exactly what we needed. It's done. Let's find 2 more spots similar to this one. I'd complain that they're making me do all the work, but that is pretty consistent with their characters. Unfortunately, however, we are now out of bombs. We seem to be managing somewhat. No, you're not gonna drop anything for me? You sure? What about you? You didn't drop anything for me? No? Okay, well, we're definitely not going to the other end of that cave, because that takes us into an area we are absolutely not prepared to deal with. Look at this funny looking fella. Okay, come over this way. I'm over here. Don't you ever run this way? You run the other way. Ah, you're no fun. Also, gotta love the way the bomb obscures your view of what's happening. So if you don't actually kill the enemy, it ends up being a liability. That's nice. I'm right over here. experience points out of reach. That's also very lovely. And it would be prudent to take a bit of a safety save. Does at least give you some free healing. And then we gotta push the land button again. Alrighty, now I gotta try to farm for some bombs here, because we are gonna need them. For a while, anyway. Gain another level probably pretty soon. There we go. So some of the spongier enemies are starting to go down a little quicker. Sounds tasty, Chimega. We found new gun data. What's this one? Smolder. A deadly explosion lingers in place. That's actually pretty good. That's a good one. And we'll get to see it in action right now. Sorta. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Those little blue clouds that occasionally pop up. That's the smolder. And those things damage enemies. That's the basic idea. wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Keep going this way because I want to go over here. Can't blame that one on the devs. I just up and decided to fly into a rock. Another level up. New Shantae game? I hadn't heard about it, but I mean, I'm not super surprised. Those games, it has been a while since the last Shantae game. They seem to be pretty well liked by many people, myself included. Even if Pirate's Curse is still the best one. It's a sequel to the GBA game. I didn't know there was a GBA Shantae. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm still here. Of course, these bigger ships kind of lack the maneuverability to get around those fireballs. We're level 10. We were level 5. First dropped on the planet. We're level 10 now, and the enemies are a little less spongy than they were. Those fireballs still tend to get in the way, though. Now we're level 11. sir. All right. Again, those fireballs, and they make a little more sense if you just sort of assume that the player is going to be sticking to the back end of the screen there. And again, we have these conspicuous circles, and we've got more gun data. Vertical cannon. Fires shots above and below. That's just about the least useful thing you could offer. So we're going to keep with the scatter cannon. That's going to carry us for quite a while, I think. So these things are where the bridges are going to show up once we get that part unlocked. Thank you. What nice little fellas. Really helping out. Oh, I can fly in front of these volcanoes. Okay. Now, I was already... Okay, no, I was gonna go over here. Alright. Good find, Wrecker. 2 down. Only 1 more to go, then crossing between these land masses will be a cakewalk. Not more like a bridge walk, but... Can't help it! I can't help it, Kaimega. I just wanna rush. Keep your eyes peeled for that last one. got turned around again. These maps can be a little bit disorienting, especially with how zoomed in you are at all times. Sort of get turned around going between the shmup sections and these overhead parts. This ship is way too fast. Yes, Chimega, that's how this works, is that the shmups are random battles, and the little blue pips that I'm collecting are experience points. And then the on-foot stuff kind of plays kind of like a Zelda game. Get different items that allow you to navigate different places. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, in some ways, like, the two parts are not really super integrated. So we got some more gun data. What's this one? Oh, yeah, Charge Shot. Charge Shot is good, but I've never been a big fan. I like, I prefer Rapid Fire. So overall, it's been a really interesting game. They have a lot of cool ideas, and not all of them have come together particularly well, but okay, over here. I mean, this came out in, I think, 2004. So, like, they were definitely trying some things for the time. Okay, so the next one is down. Yeah. With those big chunky explosions too. Is there another? Yeah, there's a button down here too. So we need to go back up. It's this one. Aha! Here we are. Heavy shot. A large projectile with a wide hit area. I'm pretty sure in my other playthrough I'm still using this one. 'Cause it's just, you know, all around pretty useful. Finally restocked on bombs. Now that we don't need them as much. So if you'll recall, about 30 minutes ago we were struggling to fight anything on this planet. We've officially hit the advantage. This ship's way too fast. Mega. The music is great. Artwork also great. I mean, it's way forward. You can expect really good art, really good animation, great music. a particular type of character design, particularly with the female characters. You know, it's got all the trademarks. Excellent. Now we can triangulate the force field locations within a hair's breadth. Done. So now what? I've sent coordinates detailing all of the areas we need to cross to the crew. We just sit back and wait for the force fields to appear. Wait, what's that? Look out. What is that thing? Must be an indigenous life form. It's probably attracted to the beacon's light. We'll have to scatter these aliens before the beacons can be properly activated. I can handle it. If this is an infestation, your pea shooter will be useless. I'm calling in a ship. Have it summon Wrecker. I want to see this guy fly. Fine. You're up, Wrecker. Clear a path through these bugs. Affirmative. That does it. All three beacons should be cleared. We have a strong signal from all three. Nice flying, Wrecker. Base reports all force fields are now active. We should be able to explore those new areas now. Remember, our mission objective is to find a fissure deep enough to take a clear reading of the planet. I'll head back in the direction we came. There were some places I want to check out. Okay. Yeah, so mostly on the sort of lower and kind of far right side of the map. I do appreciate that when you drop back down after being summoned for one of those battles, it does tend to sort of just knock out any enemies that are in your immediate vicinity. I'm starting to get these little narrow passages. Playing these sections with that really fast ship is a bit troublesome. Yeah, this one. This gets a bit tricky. This is as slow as the guy can move, as opposed to this. Leveled up again. One thing about having a pretty high encounter rate is that you're not under-leveled for very long. Of course, it turns out when the Krill said bridge, they meant moving platform. Is this one of the spots? There's a bunch of spots on here where... Okay, no it isn't. Here's one. Ah, triple cannon. Fires shots in a forward spread. Which you'll notice that's exactly what the other one said, but now... it fires all three at once. And so far in my other playthrough, I have not yet found something better than triple cannon. game audio or my audio? Because if it's my audio, oh, game audio. That's odd. I don't know why that would happen. To go up. Where am I now? Okay, no, there is a cave here. And I got one of those things. I haven't figured out what these are. So far, it just seems to be some kind of plot device to keep me going, or prevent me going that way. Probably an item that bypasses those later on. Finally find a save point down here. Alright, no map when you're in a cave. Is there anything down, anything to the side? Okay, yeah, this is the right way. We're gonna need to take a moment here, because we have more important things to do. These video games are quite frivolous by comparison. What you gonna do now? Is it this? It might be. I had to buy replacement Joy-Cons a few times there. So, yeah, that might be. It's the pink and green. That could be Splatoon related. Well, are you staying or going? Well, I bought more Joy-Cons because I was getting the drift real bad. Which is why I pretty much do all my Switch gaming with this thing now. Yeah, I can't tell if that showed up properly. We start finding these little holes over here. One enemy, that usually means a boss. Oh, it's this guy. This guy's a real pain if they make you do him with one of the bigger ships. Because they're not fast enough to get on to sort of get in position. Also, they're too big to squeeze on the end here on this little safe spot. As you can see, at least in our current state, he soaks up quite a bit of damage. Control node. One helper node moves back and forth, vertically. Okay, so, options are available. And I'm starting to get a little bit lost again. Oh. And we can't walk over these. Jump down here. No, that just takes us back here. Oh, what did you find? Does this fissure look deep enough? We'll know in a minute. Oh, why do you suppose Krill High Command is so interested in this planet? It's hard to say. High Command has conducted more of these kinds of scanning missions in the past few years than in our people's entire history. Since the original excavation on Earth, it's been the tyrannical overlord's favorite pastime. You said excavation of Earth? Are you referring to the first attack on Earth that started the war? Let's get something straight, Earthman. The Krill are not at war with you. Not at war? What do you call the last 60 years? Syme, you yourself led an attack just last month. How can you say you're not at war? No one is trying to conquer your planet, Wrecker. The excavation of Earth was deemed necessary by Krill High Command. Your people responded in violence. You nearly destroyed all life on Earth. It caused cataclysmic global damage. Don't you see that your actions have consequences? You've created an enemy of billions of people. Well, that's their mistake. They can't stand against the Krill. Our armada is endless. We can stamp them out effortlessly whenever we choose. Yeah, you did a pretty sloppy job of wiping us out last month, didn't you? For your information, that was just a follow-up visit to assess the damage to your planet. Your idiot pilots forced the battle. I refuse to believe that you planet butchers were making a house call. Give it a rest, both of you. Understand, Wrecker, your people are like frightened animals. We drew a little blood and they bit us. It's as simple as that. Are you actually saying the attack on Earth was for our own good? I'm saying that with time, you will see that things aren't so black and white. For now, let's see what the scans turned up. It's sort of an interesting idea that they came up with here, but I've played ahead a bit and I'm not really seeing too much follow-up on this concept. But yeah, I mean, I suppose that's your political commentary circa 2004 right there. I've got it. This is impossible. What? These readings, they're the same. Wrecker, you must not have cleared out the old data from the forest planet scans. Don't blame me. We're not even using the same equipment. But then, how is it that both the forest planet and this planet are experiencing tremors that display exactly the same pattern? It's a malfunction. Two planets can't exhibit this level of synchronicity. Maybe they're just really big fans of the police. There must be another answer. Syme, see if there's a larger entrance to this fissure, one we could take a ship into. These readings suggest several openings, but it would be a hazardous journey. We need more information. Wrecker, can you navigate small spaces? You know I can. Call a ship. I'll ride shotgun. We'll proceed to the source of the tremors and see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Here's a data plug. You'd better record your progress first. Okay, so we're getting an actual scripted level followed by a boss fight. And a level up. Getting some slowdown. I sort of remember the boss of this area being, not particularly tough. I would have probably been a much higher level at the time, but I feel pretty okay about burning through all of my bombs on the way there, just to try and squeeze out a little more experience points. I guess that worked out. So yeah, not a super threatening boss here. Though we did take quite a bit of damage all at once from those rocks. One bomb. Oops. Should have held off on that one for a sec. I'll exercise some actual caution for a change. Oh, you're back. What happened? Oh, we ran into trouble. Some sort of giant worm was holed up inside the fissure. It was Wrecker's fancy flying that saved our skins. I was sure we were dead meat. When it was time to fire, I just froze up. Forget it. I can't. If not for you, I'd be worm food now. I've got just the thing to thank you. Here. You got the krill puck. What is this thing? Looks like a hockey puck. It really doesn't, Wrecker. I just want to... It's a very old weapon. Kick it to cut a path through enemies or obstacles that get in your way. I'll have to give it a shot. What can I say? Thanks. If you boys are finished, I'd like to get this new data back to base. You did manage to take readings down there, correct? Now the existence of that creature should be data enough. Alright then, let's get back to base. Maybe you can use that puck thing to find a better route. Hint, hint, hint. So yeah, basically those little things that looked like mines that we couldn't walk over, we can now. We can use this to clear a path. And so that is not any hockey puck I've ever seen. Maybe they play very different hockey in the future. It is good for taking these guys out in one hit, though. Though you still have to switch back to your gun to shoot the statues here. Okay, where did I end up? So I think, yeah, there's another path here. Yeah, so this just leads to an empty spot, but here's a random battle with a boss. No, it's just this guy. Some more gun data, and this brings us... Bullet Eater. On the 30th impact, all bullets are removed from screen. That sounds pretty good, but it's not super necessary. Of course it's you again. I'm over here. There we go. Simon and I will report to Commander Zelly. She will want a conference with High Command in the lab. No offense, Wrecker, but I think you should sit this one out. Whatever, I'll be in my quarters.
Sir!
Heard about your battle in the fissure. How big was this creature again? Was this big?
Sir!
Excavation of Earth? Yeah, my grandfather was assigned to that mission. He could never explain what they found, though.
Sir!
Hey, thanks for saving Bloom. I owe you one.
Sir!
I'm reading a power drain from the comm room. Has someone been making long-distance calls again? Giant monster. Can't say I'm surprised. Space is full of strange and wonderful things. Okay, so we're back to trying to trigger an event flag. I believe, because they know about me frigging in the comms room. I think I'm supposed to come over here and... Okay, no.
Sir!
I knew an Earthman once. He was shot down in the last assault, though. He was from Nantucket. Okay, now... I know the object here is we kick that thing, and then we can sneak into the vent. And it won't let us go this way. And there's nothing over here. Okay, nope. I was supposed to be told to eavesdrop on their conversation before I went in the vents. So I still have an event flag to figure out. Maybe I just use the comm room again? Oh, okay. I'm listening, kid. Things are going smoothly. I've allied with Bloom and we've uncovered something strange on the fire planet. It sounds crazy, but the forest and fire worlds are somehow synchronized. What are the Krill doing with this information? I don't know, they're having a closed conference in the lab. Can you get in there? They've decided to exclude me for some reason, but I suppose I could find a way to drop in. How close is your relationship with the Krill girl? Will she confide in you once the meeting is adjourned? Bloom might, but not Syme or Commander Zelly. I need you in that room. Synchronized planets. This is what we've been waiting for. I'll get in there somehow. Possibly through the vents. Using that passage I already unlocked. Wrong room. Right room. Okay, now let's just sit through this again. And at this point, our human pilot was locked in combat with the creature. Most unusual. Tyrannical Overlord, sir. I have never seen or heard of a living creature of such magnitude. Forgive me for asking, sir, but is this the ultimate weapon you've referred to? What insolence! It's quite all right, Commander Zelly. No, this living thing you've found is of no consequence. It is nothing more than a parasite, living off the matter I wish to exploit. A parasite? Then the matter you're speaking of, it's much larger, yes. Tell me more about these tremors.
Sir!
Your Excellency, the patterns we scanned on the fire planet match the ones you directed us to on the forest planet. The similarities are frightening. Then we have found 2 of the 6 remaining specimens. There are 6 planets with identical quake patterns? Yes. And I am disgusted to hear that the humans were already exploiting the forest planet when our forces arrived. Such failure is unforgivable. Then you will deal with Commander Bloss? In due time. First, I have a more pressing matter.
Sir!
Yes, Overlord? Syme has informed me of a traitor in your midst. What? Syme? Why did you not come to me with this information? There have been long-range transmissions from Starbase 2 that do not coincide with transmissions from the other stations, or High Command. The fact that Earth had a mining operation in place suggests that they have been eavesdropping on our plans. What about the human pilot? Surely he's the leak. I have verified his story through my own means, and he entered into our service only recently, which does not explain the presence of humans on the forest planet. But as a precaution, once I know the location of all 6 synchronized planets, we will dispose of him. That will be your responsibility, Syme.
Sir!
It would be my pleasure, sir. Just in case, I should go and verify that he's in his quarters. Let us initiate a lockdown. Perhaps we'll catch the fly in our web. So now there's no time to lose. Minus the part where there isn't a countdown clock. Ooh, but this path is blocked, and now this one's open. Wrecker, what are you doing at this locker? Snooping. I heard there was a lockdown. You found something? This was inside. What is it? An access key? It's for the comm room. I assigned it to a crewman just before you and Wrecker were transferred here. It looks like we've found our leak. What's all this about anyway? Sounds like a witch hunt. Family business. It doesn't concern you. Fine. How about getting the door on your way out? They're getting purpler, they're also not very smart. Turns out.
Sir!
Okay.
Sir!
They found her access key and everything. And on top of all that, she still didn't clean the comm room. It won't clean itself.
Sir!
How could she sell us out like this? believe she was a double agent. I mean, I'm not saying I want them to be suspicious of me, but they all bought it pretty quickly. Okay, yeah, there's nothing of interest in here. More than anything else, right now I'm just kinda killing a little time.
Sir.
Did you hear? They just grabbed the traitor. Because if I recall correctly, there is sort of a pretty big event that happens right around the end of this chapter. Wrecker, good timing. I just summoned Sign. Sign reporting for active duty, Commander Zelly. I hope there are no hard feelings about what happened in front of the Overlord. None. Am I missing something? Just stuff. I take it you are both well rested. High Command has completed their analysis of the sync data. And? It closely matches a third planet, but it is very distant. And they'd like us to check it out? You will both be transferred with the sync data. Share your findings with Commander Nomak. He has a starbase positioned there. We'll depart immediately. Before you go, there is one additional detail. Yes, Commander? I'm sure you both heard by now. The spy. She was found and executed. Executed? Although I'm quite sure we'll have no further problems, I'd like to take the added precaution of transferring you both by cargo vessel rather than a conventional shuttle. It will help alleviate temptation in the event that the traitor was not working alone. Is that really necessary? This way, the list of potential traitors is reduced to 3. You, Wrecker, and myself. What about Bloon and the crew? I plan to clean house once you depart. Report to the launch bay immediately. Yeah, so there is, do I want to do that scene now? Or... Yeah, no, we're gonna save that for next week. So we're basically ending on a cliffhanger. You gotta tune in next week. Same Sigma Star time, same Sigma Star channel. And so for right now, I'm just gonna have a quick look. In the highly unlikely chance that Greg is streaming. He did say he intended to last night. Yes he is. Sweet, so we're getting some Shining Force tonight. Alright. So, thank you Chimega and thanks Alpha for coming by, for chatting. And I'll see you again I'll be back on Thursday with some more music streaming. And the whole usual week schedule. But right now, it's time for some Shining Force.